All right. I am where I want to be with my streams, my hopes, my everything. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. Great day. We're not just having a good day today, we're gonna have a great day. Great days are here again. Bounce on my light real quick here. Nope, wrong button. I have lost my lighting. Great. Oh, you know what it is? I never turned on my actual light. What's up, Brain? Good to see ya. Welcome in. Un segundo. I have to turn on my main light bulb. Light bulb moment. Also, my water bottle's empty. Great. Hold on. Water bottle. He's in a towel. It's not a towel. It's my blanket. All right. It's cold in my office. It's cold in my office, and I'm wanting to be comfortable. Dang it. Oh, my straw disconnected. This water bottle is a pain in the butt, man. This water bottle is a pain in the booty. I think we're okay. Get to be nice to me here. Yeah, no, I'm not that ridiculous. So I'm just gonna start like wearing a towel. I'm only gonna wear a towel on stream, guys. It's very, very scandalous. Extraordinarily scandalous, you know. But yes, Brain Day, good to see you, by the way. Welcome in. Okay. Ooh, there's a lot of messages coming in. What the hell? Center to me. I don't know. But yeah, guys, welcome in. Thank you guys all for being here tonight. We're just currently turning out some items here. I'm trying to get myself settled in because like I've only just kind of sat down. Well, that's a lie. I've been here for a minute, but I've been trying to I'm currently trying to get some items all situated here. All right, chat. So we're working on a quick little bit here today for our clients over in the New York USS Intrepid spot. So first off with this one, we're going to be going to the New York City plate. What's up, Annie? Good to see you. Welcome in. Having a good time and a great day. I am early. I mean, we've only been live for like less than 5 minutes, so you know you're definitely part of the early bird group. And we love early birds, you know. We do love ourselves some early birds, chat. $1 whole million. I mean, hey, you know, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to kind of do stuff with. Which is funny because I am about to sleep now. It's currently midnight. Crazy. Time travelers and such. Yeah, no. Time travelers be wild, bro. One of my cats has zoomies. It's funny, chat. One of my cats always shows up and hangs out with me whenever I'm not actively, like whenever I'm not actively streaming. All right, how do they want this thing to be spelled? Enterprise. Okay. So let's see. ENTRPRSE. PRSE. That is a very weird way of spelling that, but then again, enterprise. All right, that'll definitely work. No. ENTRPRSE. Gotta do that there. I take a 10-hour shift. Oof. You know, honestly, Annie, you deserve that rest. Sleep yourself away. All right, double checking here one more time. ENTRPRSE. All right, good enough. And you guys always know the drill, you know, sit back, relax, and find a way to enjoy yourselves, because you guys know that the art streams are a place for vibes, motivation, relaxation, and occasional conversation. So thank you guys all for being here today. And of course, welcome in once again. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it is Wednesday. It is Wednesday, but I have got a lot more content available. I've got a lot of shorts coming, chat. I've got a lot of shorts coming. I actually have enough shorts to gear myself up all the way till Saturday, which is honestly super awesome to have. Like, just having a lot more shorts available is really good. You know, it's been kind of interesting. Normally, chat, I don't really enjoy doing shorts of my art streams because for the longest time, I just never had like a good way of like presenting them forwardly. But like, the face cam has allowed me to at least have a better way to say, hey, here's a short. Hey, here's a short. So, very, very thankful for that. Very, 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 very thankful. So, all right. Let's see. Oh wait, no, I need to do this. I need to go. Yeah. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, shenanigans. I am sleepy. I am tired. But at the same time, though, we're here. We're hanging out, you know? Enterprise. Enterprise. Okay. Next is, what the hell is that one called? It's like, oh, I forgot the one's called. It's like Hex something, right? Flowing Mermaid, halftone, here comes. Let's see. Well, we're gonna grab the Intrepid logo. I do need to grab that. I get that every time you say shorts because I think of the clothing and not the YouTube shorts. Damn. Also, welcome in, everybody. Let's see. I'm pretty sure their logo is just this. All right, and then what is this design? Anchor Hex, that's what it is. All right, let's use the Intrepid logo in place of the anchor. Nope, that's the wrong one. Which one are you? It's not carrier launch. Celtic good vibes, here comes Intrepid Museum. Vertical. Which design is it? Rainbow Swirl, that's what it is. That's what it is, Rainbow Swirl. I'm like looking at this thing like, where is my knowledge? Where's my thing? All right, epic. So we're gonna grab that, make you white. I gotta double check the law that they have for their logos, because they might have a thing where their logos are not allowed to have strokes on them. So I need to kind of confirm on that really fast there. But let's see, what is the rule for Intrepid? I don't even remember. I don't remember. Let's see, Intrepid Museum, because I'm pretty sure they incorporated their rule book in this file somewhere. Where the hell is their little itty bitty thing involving the rules? I mean, I guess we'll deal with it, but all right. All right, so I guess now we're just gonna go ahead and incorporate a very light, very small blue stroke inside of this, which will hopefully not affect the visibility and readability of it all. That's not gonna work. That ain't gonna run it, Chief. That is not gonna run it. Stroke kind of ruins the logo at the end of the day too, so all right, so that takes care of that request. And then let's see here, what should I wear to church today? Magic Nico ball, like 8 ball. It's more casual on Wednesdays rather than Sundays, but like I've seen one of the boys wear hoodies Wednesday and some, yeah, okay. I mean, Brandon, I mean, you know, the way you carry yourself in church doesn't really mean you have to like dress fancy. I don't know, like you could probably wear like a wordless shirt, like a solid color shirt, or you know, maybe a polo or a plaid shirt, you know, something that wouldn't offend God, you know, something that preferably would not offend God in some fashion, because yeah, I know, but like I don't know what to wear. My inspo escaped your brain. I mean, you could just keep it really simple, you know. You could keep it real simple and just wear a simple colored shirt, you know, nothing crazy, nothing stupid, just a shirt. Good old shirts. All right, so they want this thing to be New York, New York, which again feels weird to me to type this out loud, but you know what? If that's what they want, that's what they want. That's what they get. All right, so then I guess it's gonna be New York. Nope, New York dot New York. Thank you, Father Nico. Okay, I didn't think I was gonna be able to fit the word New York in here without some kind of a problem, but I guess we got it looking good. So yeah, we've got New York, New York, and we'll keep it like right there in the relative center-ish. Okay. All right. All right, so we've got New York, New York, boom. Put that away as is. Make sure that wasn't anything. don't think there was anything like funky and different on that one. It was just New York, New York. Yeah, New York, New York, right there. Looks good. Let's go ahead and grab you. Yeah, we'll put it like right there because I'm pretty sure that's gonna be just fine at the end of the day. All right, cool. So we got that. Beautiful. Did she say she fed Sylvie? Hold on, chat. I need to confirm if my wife said she fed my cat or not. Okay, my cat. I gotta double check if my cat ate later today because she's got to have some specialty foods. All right, and then lastly, and then another one there. Just erase the one that he didn't want. We're good with the program, and then this one's the USS Intrepid Sunset. USS Intrepid Sunset. All right, so we're gonna grab this last guy over here. Cat shout out. I mean, honestly, you know, my cat does like to be very vocal and loud. She's like, "Meow, meow, meow." She is, yeah. She's always a dorky cat. Let's see. USS Intrepid Sunset. I could have sworn I changed that already on that one. Or I'm stupid. Let's see here. Change US Navy to New York. Okay, I can do that. USS Intrepid, New York. Nope. New York. Go ahead and fix that W just a little bit there. Attention seeking cat. I mean, I feel like all cats are attention seeking. Like there's really no such thing as a cat that doesn't demand attention. There's really not a cat that doesn't demand attention. Ah, I see. All right, so we're gonna grab that, put this here, boom, and then USS Intrepid NY, just to kind of put that into something there. All right, and then we're gonna go over here to New York, and again, I'm thinking we gotta scoot the W a little bit, scoot the O in ever so slightly, just to kind of help it out, just a scotch. Well, actually, no, I think how it was probably the better. New York. There we go. All right. There we go. Imagine if YouTube chat had voice chats in stream. That'd be so chaotic. Oh yeah, no. If there was voice chat in YouTube chat, like on live streams, there would be so much obscenities and so much swearing and slurs. Like it would be abysmal. It would be genuinely abysmal if we ever did that. Yeah, I hope to God, like even the fact that YouTube even included voice they did allow voice chat into something else, but I forgot what it was, but it does exist technically. It does exist technically. Let's see. I'm pretty confident we got this thing here. All right, there we go. Okay. And then Intrepid. Okay, so now, so we finished up that very minor, very quick project. Nothing too crazy overall with that one. So now what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do some modifications. So now I'm pretty sure with this other design, what's up, Heart Fairly? Good to see you. Welcome back in. 93386, and then ship boinkage, and then that's 55 designs total out of how many? 56. Ah, there's one missing. Voice-to-voice comments for YouTube Premium users to use voice notes in the comment section. I mean, again, it's not that like, it's not even like a limitation of things. Like, it would just be such a dangerous problem to have because people would just be so horribly racist and evil and mean, you know. All right, so we got the Twilight Sky icon. So this one's gonna be a bear. We've got this thing right here. Really? Just a floating KOA? I guess. People are just scary. I would build a house with $1 million. You know what's kind of funny? I feel like most houses, I feel like a new house would cost $1 million to build. Or at least like maybe like a quarter of it. Quarter to a half, at least a half. I would not want to deal with the headache of dealing with all that shenanigans here. Yeah. If I had $1 million though, chat, I would give everybody in my immediate family that I care for and love at least like $20,000 of like, you know, just like a support fund. Be like, boom, you know, that's like $200,000-$300,000 right there, which I'm okay with because that's supporting the family. And then I would put at least $250,000 into like long-term investment stuff and like, you know, let that kind of like grow on its own and let that one kind of vibe. And then the rest of it would go towards, you know, paying my wife's school, but then also, and at the end of the day, like, you know, just being able to live officially comfortably, you know, because like for me, chat, it's like I don't see the idea of living that frivolously. Like $1 million would be awesome, but spending it and then going back to square one, no reason, no point, you know? Like, oh, I'm gonna buy a car, great, now your insurance is gonna suck. Or, oh, I'm gonna buy a house, awesome. Your not mortgage, you probably would pay it off with $1 million, hopefully. But then it's like, you know, your electric bills and all that stuff, you know? There's so many, like, I feel like people are so used to just saying, oh, I'm just gonna burn the money. I'm gonna spend everything I want. You know, I used to have that lifestyle when I was in college, where like every time I got like a large surplus of money, I would immediately spend so much of it right out the rip. And it got to the point where like I did for like almost 2 years straight, I bought everything I could ever want. I could go to the fast food spots, I could get PlayStation games, bought multiple consoles so frequently, so constantly. And, you know, that was awesome to have. And then around like my 3rd and 4th year of college, I finally said, you know what? I think we're okay. I don't think I need to buy anymore. And I finally curbed my my insatiable desire to just buy everything. But yeah, no. Buying stuff is scary, man. Buying stuff is scary because nowadays everything's like a subscription, you know? Everything's like you can't even own video games anymore, man. Like every video game that you buy is just a really annoying Blockbuster rental where, you know, hey, you bought High Guard now, congratulations. The game only is going to exist as long as the online servers exist. And then once the game shuts down, your purchase means nothing, you know? Like, we need to get back to games that you can play offline, even if the company like plummeted and just descended into nothingness, because this whole situation where every game that we buy is just a really annoying subscription is really, really stupid, you know? And I don't like it because, like, I hate the fact that we just don't own games anymore. I hate that we just don't own games, and I really wish we got that. I wish we got away from that whole business model in gaming. I really wish we got rid of that business model. Pay to win sucks. I mean, like, there's very few instances when pay to win is actually like a beneficial thing. Like, I understand the business model behind it because there are people who will always want to be a pay to win situation. Like, think of Clash Royale, you know? Clash Royale is, in general, as a basic concept, a fantastic game. Very fun, engaging, quick pace, but also, like, you can invest time into it if you want. But it's so heavily pay to win that, like, you can drop like $100 in Clash Royale and then it's like, bam, you're gonna ascend the same people, you know? Like, I don't always enjoy the whole situation of, like, you know, oh hey, do you wanna spend some money just to, you know, get a card or get a unit? And then it's same thing when it comes to, like, same exact thing when it comes to the involvement of like gacha games, you know? Like, yeah, you can be a pay to play player or pay to win player, but then it's like you just burn so much money just to be, you know, in the same ballpark and field as, you know, just as someone who's put time and effort into the gacha system. And again, it's money, it's greed, you know? It's not even like they're cheating. It's just they just don't want to work their way to they don't want to work their way to earning, like, the rewards, you know? Oh, don't get me started on gacha games. Oh yeah, no, the gacha scene's insane, man. The gacha scene is insane. Oh wait, hold up. Yeah, gacha games are a different breed of shenanigans, man, because, you know, it's really hard to... It's not hard to justify, but it's just hard to explain to people that, you know, gacha games don't need to be as ridiculous as they are, you know? And granted, I feel like legislation has allowed for gacha games to be kind of toned back a little bit, but still, though, it's basically... It's rated E for everybody, but it's gambling. Like, there is no two ways about it. It is 100% just straight up gambling, you know? What's up, Tyler? Good to see you. And, you know, at the end of the day, guys, like, no matter how you twist it, you know, the thing is, like, I sound like one of those, like, really, like, annoying, like, over protective parents, but, like, in all genuine truth, ladies and gentlemen, the fact of the matter is, like, you got kids out here who have access to their parents' credit cards, and they will literally spend $100 just to get a skin, you know. And I don't know, I don't like. That's why I don't really like playing multiplayer games anymore, because multiplayer games have devolved to where they put 30% of their effort into the story or into the initial content of the game. And then the other 70% is always, almost without fail, it's always more about the gacha events or the skin celebrations, where it's like, hey, You're playing Roblox. Do you want to be Nicki Minaj randomly? It's like, oh boy, here's my credit card, or here's my parents' credit card. Like, I want games to talk. I want games to focus on the story. I don't want games to be all political. I don't want games to, you know, force the battle passes. I want games to actually be a game where I can play things, you know? And it's so dorky. Just, it's so dorky with what they do to games nowadays, man. And honestly, God, Chuck, I'm from the era of gaming where, you know, battle passes didn't exist, and, you know, no one had to worry about, you know, the existence of all these like really, really annoying like mechanics and concepts. And obviously, you know, there were like back then too, you had this whole situation where, you know, the way that gaming companies made money was by making these really awesome collector editions of their video games. And that's another thing I miss, chat. I miss genuinely cool collector's editions. Because, like, you know, for example, like with Skyrim, you know, you could get like a map of Skyrim and you can get like all these like really cool things. And, you know, they used to have these collector's editions where you could get legitimately, you know, figurines, game maps, posters. That was my favorite thing back when games were released with hard copies, is that you could go in, open the book, get an instruction manual, and then try to open it up to see if it became a poster. Those were the coolest games. And now I don't even think games include manuals anymore. Like, I have at this point, I don't think there's a game anymore that the instructions are included in the game box. It's just now giant plastic case and then disc, or the SD card thing. I can't. It's so redunculous just how gaming has changed in a way that just has made me. I still love gaming and I still love the industry, but like I just wish we can get back to like the more entertaining parts of like collecting video games, you know. And there are still collectors out there, you know. There are collectors out there who do so much effort in collecting like older game boxes and stuff like that. And that's why I still like going to like game stores, you know. That's why I still like going to game stores, because, you know, you can find these stores with like beautiful cases of old OG games that are still functioning and workable, and they still work. They're still playable, you know. Can I help you? What are you doing? What do you want? What do you want? Hi. Hold on, chat. She wants to be involved in the thing. Can you lay down? Can you lay down, Miss Feather Duster? This cat is a feather duster tail, and I hate it. Can you put your butt down, please? This is the monster. Hey, no, you can be fine. You're fine. Lay down. What's Kay's name? This cat's name is Shiva. This is Shiva. She is known as the pirate cat whenever you guys have heard me talk about her. And she has her problems are she is one-eyed and she's missing some teeth due to just dental situations with cats. And she is a very snuggly and very loving cat. Very quiet. She's got a very quiet meow. A very, very quiet meow. Shiva? I think we spell it Sheeva. I think that's how we spell it. I've like never like actually written her name on a piece of paper before. I've always just like only verbalized it, and I'm like, this is totally it. All right. Then wait, did I process this design? I might have been a Twilight Sky bear, and then And she also likes to give kisses, chat. She likes to lick my fingers raw to the point where like it actually hurts her licking with her sandpaper tongue. So yeah, I have to move my hands very frequently, else she's just gonna like, you know, rip them off. She's a very calm cat. Oh yeah, she's also a coward. She's also low-key a coward, chat, because oh, don't do that. She's a coward. Shiva the diva. Damn. Can you type her name in the chat? So this is how I personally spell her name. So you can take that as you will, obviously, but that's basically how I spell my cat's name. Okay, so we're gonna put that away over there. Boom. Shiva. Shiva. You basically like we say the E long like Shiva. Shiva. All right, so we officially now are gonna check on this design here, or this order setup here. Oh yeah, no, she's still here, chat. Her tail is just not perked up. Like, she's on my lap right now. Like, if I do this, boom, the tail. What? Did you not appreciate the pettings? There. Yep, there she is. The monster has come to consume the fingers. But yeah, as you guys can see, one-eyed cat. No, look at the finger. Look at the fingers. Yeah, one-eyed cat. Don't touch Gazpacho. Don't you dare touch Gazpacho. Gazpacho never did nothing wrong, man. Okay, bye. But yeah, there's cat. You need to sleep now. Go, hero. Yeah. No, she's a very wonderful cat. Very thankful that we have her. Very thankful that she has done a lot for us. So, hi. All right. So, I don't like this one because, number one, way too much tracking. Can I talk in Egyptian hieroglyphs? I mean, preferably I'd like to keep it where I can actually understand the chat. So, preferably not. Also, that I don't think there's an alphabet for Egyptian hieroglyphs. I think those are just symbols. All right. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of this particular one. I don't know. Hopefully, they're not terribly dumb, but All right. So for the most part, we've gotten this to look out pretty a-okay for us here. No, it was actual words, but in the old ages. I mean, I know what hieroglyphs are. I just didn't realize they had like an actual alphabet for hieroglyphs. Yeah, these are some old things. My God. Okay, this one I can fix. This one I'm gonna need to fix up. So, colored clouds. And then we're gonna go to the pine tree version of that design there. Also, guys, by the way, for anyone who happens to be a part of our YouTube side of the world, I did make a poll available for you guys to vote on today. So if you guys haven't heard yet, today we're going to be kind of playing a bit more of a casual style game tonight. So if you guys would like, there is going to be a vote available on our YouTube posting spot. So if you guys want to see either play Minecraft or Cult of the Lamb, don't be afraid to vote. Otherwise, if it gets to the towards the night of the night stream, and there hasn't been much of a vote going on, then I already have a plan today. But if nothing else, we've got some plans to be cozy today. I'm excited. I haven't done a Minecraft day in a hot second, so hopefully we're gonna make that happen. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. Have a good time, Tyler. Make sure you study well. And thank you again for being here. Always a pleasure to have you. Bring back Stefani. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you what. I'm feeling interesting today, you know? And what I mean by that, Chad, is like I'm feeling like a whole menagerie of different recent emotions, you know? Like yesterday was a pretty nice day. I was not expecting last night to be as calm as it was. I was honestly expecting some degree of tomfoolery and shenanigans yesterday, whether it was involving like my life, myself, and we had D&D yesterday, which was really good. And I'm very thankful for this moment of peace and calm and, you know, overall just vibes, you know, because I really do appreciate and I beg for vibes, chat, because, you know, the last thing I want is to be, you know, stressed out from work and have that bleed into stream. So, and I've also been feeling really good too, because like, I've been enjoying, also, wait, I like kids not this way. Interesting name. But yeah. Whistles Teapot. Search up the Bells and Whistles Teapot. I don't know why, but oh yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the teapot that looks like Hitler. Freaking yeah, I remember that now. That is such an unfortunate market plop, you know. That is beyond such a dorky thing, you know. Yeah, freaking I remember that TikTok when that first came out, you know. I remember that TikTok when it first came out, and it was just such a dorky moment where it's like, oh my god, it looks like this guy. It's like, there's no way. And it's like, oh my god, it does. Yeah. Jolamet, good to see you. Welcome to the stream with a good time and a great day. Welcome to stream. Guess who's back? Back again. Lucindy back. Hello, friend. Thanks for being here, Lucindy. Good to have you here in the stream. Welcome in. But yeah, guys, hope you're all having a good time and a great day. Thanks for being here. We're just currently working on some art projects right now, trying our best to get through some vibes and some bits today. And again, guys, it's a pleasure to see you. You know? Hi, Teddy Bear. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Having a good time and a beautiful day. Welcome to everything that is here. What was the topic of the broadcast? You said it was $1 million, so we came. Yeah, so today's topic is just kind of mostly just us working, but I kind of wanted to figure out like how you guys would ever spend $1 million if you ever had the opportunity to, you know, have that much money on hand, you know? Because I'll tell you guys what, it's kind of insane, like the concept of having $1 million. Definitely. Yeah, I responded at the very least there. I was afraid, like I saw a type post and I just saw like a paragraph and a half, and it didn't sound angry. It's more like informative, and also at the very least a bit more proper, I guess. Cool birds, all the birds. I would buy a crude and buy things for my room decor. Nice. Yeah, for me, it would definitely be, I would put myself in a comfortable situation, you know, and a lot of like, I would do a lot of long-term investment. Like, that's like the thing for me. Like, when I see the $1 million, I think of investment opportunities. I don't think of like, buy the thing that I want. Like, honest to God, chat, if I was given, what would I want? If I was given $10,000, I would be like, everything that I would want for myself in terms of like equipment, room, and, you know, personal fun bits, $10,000, that's it. Everything else, like, I don't need, like, I don't want big expensive things. Like, if I had $10,000, chat, hell yeah, I would revamp my entire streaming setup, you know, better monitors, desk, webcam, lighting. I would get better organizers for all my personal stuff, you know. I mean, if I had $10,000 like to spend not on streaming stuff, I would buy or if I had money to buy something not for streaming, I would buy a whole new set of fishing equipment and a fishing boat. And not like a big boat, like a 3 to 4 person boat that you could take on a river, you know, not like a lake boat, but like a good river boat. That's what I would want. That's what I would take if I had me some money. So, yeah. I'll tell you guys what, you know, I think I was trying to say this earlier, but I think I kind of sidetracked myself in the middle of the conversation. But again, you know, I think I could do a lot of really fun things with a right amount of money, you know. But I feel like for me personally, chat, I would be so afraid of having I would be so afraid of us having too much money. Because, like, in my eyes, chat, money just invites problems, and money just invites heartache and worry. Move away from flowing style, thank God. I probably give some to my mom. Oh yeah. And that's like another thing too, is like, I feel like the scary thing about like, you know, when you, the really wild thing is though, is like, I feel like if you ever get like a large sum of money from a friend, it's really hard to like say, am I allowed to spend this and not get flagged by the IRS? Because like, that's another thing too, Chaz, like if you get a large sum of money, you know, you can't just, okay, this is actually a really funny thing. So there was actually a movie, I forgot what it's called, but there's a movie that legitimately teaches you how to money launder. And because it talks about how like, if you randomly got a briefcase full of money, like $500,000 in a briefcase, just chilling out there, you can't spend it without getting in trouble, because the IRS will track your income. They'll track how much you're spending in terms of like credit cards and all that. Or like, you know, it's like, oh, I'm gonna buy a boat with a briefcase full of money. It's like, no, taxes. The IRS will tax you, they will audit you, and they will arrest you for money laundering and all that stuff. And it's insane. It is absolutely insane, the amount of stuff they're trying to do. But yeah, you can't just pay with cash. I mean, you can pay with cash because, you know, cash transactions are not as easily tracked, you know. Like the thing is, like, if you got a briefcase full of money, you basically have free groceries for the rest of your life. Like, that's literally all you got to worry about, you know. Oh, can't you just pay with cash? Yes. So that's the thing, is like, you gotta be very mindful and very careful, because, you know, certain things, if you buy them, will incorporate the necessity of tax, and some things you can't buy with cash, you know, because they will still like report you as like saying, oh, you have this, you have that. Like, there's a lot of like really weird ways that taxes and, you know, the government can like track what you've earned in the world, you know. But cash, you can definitely get away with it, because like the way that like money laundering works is like, to do it properly, the cut and border on is super long. Yeah, that's an old sample, old design, so. Update. I think the words there's Zaya. Right. I think the black helps these a ton. Okay. We're gonna have to do some adjustments on that there. Oh, what was I doing? Oh, sorry. Euro, oval. I think it's the mini ones I got resized a little bit. I also buy a small shop. Nice. No buying stuff in Cookie Run Kingdom. Oh yeah, no. Cookie Run, you get to put your money into the thing, but... I'll build a house made from hamburgers. And then your house falls apart and dies. And it's like, no. Gonna have to do some little itty bitty adjustments there. Super wonky. It's like it's an old thing right there. I need the faithful cookie cutter, Nico. I need shadow milk cookie. You know what I need, Brain Dead? I need, what the hell? It's the one. Is it shadow milk cookie? There's a cookie I want in Cookie Kingdom it's a frontline assassin and it's a knight. Because I was doing some PvP the other day and oh my god, I got rocked so hard by some players. I actually got rocked by a player that had like 50,000 less power than me, and like all because I got silent salt cookie. Yeah, I want silent salt cookie because his ability would be so goated, especially for PvP because he can silence everybody. I fought some people with Dark Enchantress cookie, and she's intense too. Like she is hella intense. No, I'd rather buy a kind of car named buy a cat named get a Maine Coon. You know, Maine Coons are cool cats. Maine Coons are cool. They are very intense, but very large and intense dudes. That's for sure. Yeah. No, definitely a big thing there. And gonna make sure that's not gonna be a problem. Yeah, 1 second, chat. It's fine. You guys were talking about Cookie Kingdom, and I gotta really quick. I gotta make all of my my resources really quick, so I'm not letting things cook over time. Because last thing I need right now is for my stuff to be, you know, chilling out in limbo. So. Thankfully, I got a bunch of upgrades last night, so this will be very quickly made and done. So, there we go, done. What's your dream cookie besides Silent Salt? I mean, Silent Salt's definitely one of my favorites right now. I don't know if I really have like a dream cookie right now. Oh, I miss Cat. How do you make a short? You typically just upload. You can just record a video in vertical format and then publish it. That's all. Like the only thing that's required for a video to be in a YouTube short is you just gotta record it in vertical format, or you make a video. No, I don't think. I don't know if you can technically make it. I don't know. There's a lot of things about it, but it's really easy. Hi, ma'am. You are being extra today. She's being very extra today, Chad, and she knows it. I would buy a fallen star to make an enchanted boomerang to kind of survive the early pre-hard mode. I crave Minju cookie. Nice. Yeah, Silent Salt will be really fun for me, I think. I gotta go back and get that totem circle, because I'm pretty sure that's not the right size there. These Alaska ones are old. These are some old Alaskas. Utopia time. Where's the other kitty? Other kitty is unfortunately currently in a cage because she recently had surgery and she needs to spend like one more week in the cage to kind of keep herself nice and proper, not hurting herself by jumping on cages and stuff. And then my dog is currently taking a dirt nap because he likes naps. He's very good at napping. He's extremely proficient at napping. Guys, let's act like we're in a crisis of money. Oh yeah, I've seen those memes. Those ones are kind of funny. Those ones are pretty funny. All right, so we're gonna really quick here. We're gonna go over to the totem thing there. All right, first off, are you the right size? Probably not. How big is this thing? How big is this? I figured as much. All right, we're gonna go over here to 256. Oh no, that's wrong size. We need to go over here to 161. 161. How are you not an even circle? Hello? My eggs hatched, I guess I got a dozen of free meat. I mean, if you raise them, you know. I would do meat chickens. I would 100% do meat chickens, chef, if I could. If I had the land for it, I would probably give them a go. But all right, then we've got this for, so now we're gonna go over here to 256, give or take. Ugh, hi cat. Nope, oh my god. How do you do that? Go. Here. This is the bed. The bed. Yes. Good kitty. Right there. You can lay down in the bed since your sister's not gonna be able to use it for a little while still. Alright, so yeah, 252, boom, and then we're gonna grab this here. And then we're just gonna expand it. Put that in the back. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and do totem. Yeah, these are definitely old as heck. Alright, epic. So we've gotten that there, and now we can say officially, now we can go ahead and do this then. And then we're gonna, wait, whose is this? Which person does this belong to? So, go here, go there. And then we're gonna go is set for print 2025 sizes added. All right, cool. So that takes care of that, and then that's a magnet thing. Okay, so we're going back now to Rocky Mountain gift show. Where the heck did that thing go again? Hold on, I gotta go back and do a thingy here. Let's see. All right, so we gotta do a couple of removals. Wants to do some additions there. Okay, so we're gonna do a couple of adjustments here then. All right, so all right, and then trade show miss. Okay. So we're gonna go boom, bam, admin, trade show miss, Rocky Mountain, small panels. Okay, so we gotta do. So we're gonna be removing our flow. So we're gonna remove this one from set 8. What's up, Naps? Good to see you. Welcome in. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna be doing a couple of last minute adjustments here. All right, so we remove this. And then I need to go night paddler. Let's see. Do we not have night paddler? Weird. Nope. Dear God Almighty. All right, so we're gonna grab this thing. But yeah, so we're doing right now, Chaz. We're currently just in the process right now of working out some more trade show adjustments here, trying to see about making through this little project right now, and hopefully, as long as nothing stupid goes about, we're gonna have a good time. Then I'm gonna have to get a new count going again because that's gonna be annoying. Yeah, that's gonna be heckin' annoying. I got a large for that. It's okay. Red's okay-ish. Maybe we can make that a green. I'll have to do a whole new count just to kind of make sure this is gonna be proper. What you playing on, Nico? So right now, Naps, we actually are having a vote available for you guys in the community. So if you guys would like, don't forget to check out our YouTube community post area, and you guys can actually place a vote right now. We're stuck either doing Cult of the Lamb or Minecraft. Both games are going to be reasonably casual for me today because I don't really want to do anything like too over the top and stress inducing. So I kind of want to just keep it cozy tonight, so playing on that today. So yeah, if you guys want to put your vote in, don't be afraid to do so. They were in the walls. The walls, man. They were in the walls. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and now grab this right there. Sometimes I pour the cocoa in the soup. The cocoa in the soup. All right, so yeah, let's see. Definitely not purple, definitely not red. Blue's okay. I think it might be green on this one. All right, so that takes care of that one there. And then this one, we need to do an adjustment here real fast. Get this out of my face. Okay. So I need to find this particular design, and we gotta do some adjustments here. Yeah, it's just like that's just an old way we used to do it. All right, so set 14. So we're gonna go over here. Boom. Set 14. All right. Oh my god, my nose. Woo. Chocolate and chicken soup. You know, the human body is a very amazing thing, you know. Would I rather use the visible chicken emoji or a hieroglyph emoji? You know, I would rather just choose the chicken emoji, if I'm being honest, because I can't tell what the hell the hieroglyph even is most of the time. So yeah, couldn't do it, could not do it. Let's see. 1 second here, chat. Yeah, just doing a quick little runabout on some stuff here. Why is that cool? I don't know. It just is, man. It just is, bruh. God damn, we got a lot of summons right now. Holy moly. Hey, googly moogly. Alright, gotta just do one quick little bit there. Alright, I'm satisfied and content for the moment. Okay, so what we gotta do here is we gotta fix this thing to have less of a wonky cut. Which honestly, I think the best thing we can do is just make it a classic die cut of the letters, because that's just an old style and method there that's never been good. Okay, and then I need to go back over here to bear flag. What the hell? What is this one even called? Like New Mexico flag bear? Yeah, New Mexico flag. Let's see. Let's go New Mexico flag bear. Try to see if I can get this to be nice to me. Flag bear, New Mexico. Is this one? It is, okay. So just gonna let it go. Hold a moment. Kind of surprised he's not just telling me. He could just message me. Okay. So the last one, comma, do not. Okay, I think I got it. When I was 2, I got hypnotized by Dora, and Max Ruby was TV baby, unfortunately. I mean, Brandon, I feel like 90% of people born after 1990 are all TV babies in some way, shape, and fashion, you know? I had severe sleepwalking when I was 2. You know, I used to have sleepwalking go on too. I haven't experienced it in a very long time, nor has my wife, thankfully. But yeah, I haven't. Thankfully, I've not had to deal with that. I would be very terrified if I was just like sleeping one day, my wife just started walking around, just like, oh no, it's like, oh lord, give me the strength to not sock this person tonight. Yeah, I would absolutely throw hands if I was just like chilling out and then I just see my wife just standing there menacingly. I'm like, ah, great. This is fantastic. This is the stuff of nightmares that I've been warned about. Awesome. recipes. Okay. Okay, so I need to figure out New Mexico. What would this design be called? Let's see. Maybe New Mexico. Maybe it was a custom and we never made like an actual Mexico flag dog. Hang loose New Mexico. That's painted flag, state, fish. Yeah, we don't really have much in the ways of that one, huh? Which kind of sucks. Flag fill? Oh, okay, here we go. That's me. Big sneeze. Your Honor, I murked that man while sleepwalking. Therefore, I was not in my own mind. Let's see. New Mexico. Okay, we have done it with that. Oh, I see symbol. Okay. So we're gonna grab the symbol here. All right, so with this guy, I don't know why we did it like this, actually. I feel like we did this in a really undesirable and wonky fashion. Let's see, so that one's there. Appearance. Oh, I see now. I understand now. I only cheated on him while sleepwalking. Then he went and divorced me. Crazy. You know, that's some pretty wild happenstance right there, man. Tell you what. Alright, so we're gonna grab this. Put you in the back. Pathfinder, hiya. Let's see. Yeah, this one's a little silly. Needlessly silly, mind you. -2 points. Yeah, this one just needs to be a little nicer, a little prettier. You know? Just a little prettier than what it was. Let me see something here. So, recreate the thingy. So we gotta recreate this one where it's a little less stupid. I don't know why that one's so bad. All right, we're gonna grab that. Don't save on that. Open this up again. But yeah, Brian, good to see you. Welcome back. Fixing your mom's glue gun and doing the dishes. Nice. All right, and then this one's just gonna be New Mexico. Boom. All right. So we've gotten that there, and then lastly, just gonna grab the symbol. All right, grab the symbol. Locking down this thing. Okay, so I gotta try to make this thing moderately okay. Nothing over the top, but it definitely needs to be aligned properly. Alright, how does this one look? Yeah, I figured it'd be like that. Okay. There we go. I'm thinking like, right, just a smidge, a literal scoot and a half. All right, there we go. Better cut line at the end of the day, and overall nothing too bad there. Also, Boxman, good to see you. Welcome in. We're having a good time and a beautiful day. Welcome to the stream. Christ. Whew. Hoo-ha-hoo. Hoo-ha-hoo, chat. Alright, anyway, get this game off my screen. Your Honor, I wasn't sleepwalking, I was living la vida loca. Upside, inside out, living la vida loca. Goated song, by the way, chat. Absolutely goated song. Deserved every bit of recognition and love that it received. Alright, let's go over here real quick. Minus 0.5 points. Alright, let's go minus 1 point. Why do you look different? I think it's just because the life type here is a little funky. Let's see. Oh. Wait, why did it... Am I insane? Am I reading into this wrong? I probably am, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I don't know what we were doing here. This is just not... That ain't it, Chief. That ain't it. Alright, and then we're gonna go, Alright, so first off, put you above. Why are you so thick? Okay. What's up, David? Good to see you. Welcome in. I see Nico knows peak music. I mean, it's just lo-fi. It's just lo-fi music, chat, because if I did anything else too over the top, I would probably not be able to get my work done, and I would be very much distracted at all points in time. So, yeah. Real quick here. There we go. All right, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do, I think it's Alt G. Yes, 2017. Rainbow sticker. Then make that white. Okay. That one I'll have to do this in a different way. So we're gonna grab a U. Grab you, grab that. And then I should have definitely, I think I need to fix this. Gonna remove that. Why are the letters not the same height? That's low-key kind of insane. Like, how in the hell? Like, how are y'all not the same height? Kind of annoying, not gonna lie. Alright, there's only one thing I can do to make this work. We're gonna grab an eraser and just do that. Boom. Now they are at least even, because I don't know what that was about or why it had to be like that, but all right, there we go. And then What's up, Warden? Good to see you. Welcome back in. Hoping a good time and a great day. Let me just recheck. Let me just recheck the overall count. I guess technically the font is uneven, but I don't like that. What's up, Gunner? Good to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, okay. Let's make this a little less wonky here. Grab that. And then we're gonna go -3 points for this. And then we're just gonna make it nice and legible here. And then Doom 2017. Never seen a VTuber model on? Yeah, I know. There's definitely a lot of you guys, well, everybody who's never seen me without my model, so I know for a fact it's definitely a bit of a visual change up for y'all. So okay, big ol' set. Really good. I'm making a list, so. Really good. I'm making a list so I don't miss anything. Alright, so I need to go over here real fast. Doom. Okay. We're gonna do this. Boom. And then SP changes. Alright. Make into SPs. Alright, so firstly and foremostly, going back to the top of the thing here. Alright. Remove flowing design. Fix New Mexico. Fill. Cut. Swap Zaya symbol in New Mexico. Black Bear for Zaya in New Mexico fill. Remove the postcards and add the mammoth postcard. SP of Night Paddler. Done. Then don't need those ones. SP of Litho Buffalo. SP of Litho Roadrunner and Lake. SP of Lake Mead of Litho Lake Mead. SP of Desert Lizard. So much stuff I gotta add, my goodness. SP of Yellow Stone Buffalo Design. Alright, we're gonna grab all these things here because apparently your boy needs to do this here. the flowing moose design. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. Epic, lovely, beautiful, huzzah. Now then, grabbing that Shazamba. All right. So now, we're gonna do this for a second here. We're gonna go to this design, New Mexico flag fill, a boom, and then I guess it's 2016 on this guy. 2016, booyah. That should be fine. My man keeps adding more and more stuff. It's like, oh boy. Shazamba? Yeah, Shazamba is like my my verbal like word of accomplishing something, you know. I wouldn't pay it any mind, of course, because it's a very dorky word that I tend to say on some impulse. 180 on the width. What in the hell happened here? Gonna need to double check on that one. Because that is definitely feeling kind of small, not gonna lie. Nope. And what are you in inches? What is this in inches? 2.6 or 1.5, it's not bad. .2 inches. 3.2 to 1.8. That's, again, this is like one of those things where it's like 0.5 inches. All right, so first off, save that. Then we're gonna do a thing for that there. Oh wait, I just realized this thing's probably humongous, isn't it? Yeah, I think this design's too huge. No. There we go. All right, let me go back here because I need to shrink up that New Mexico fill there. Size can matter. Depends entirely on the context of what you're trying to size up. You know, if I'm trying to eat food, the size of the food will change how likely I am to be full and not hungry anymore. All right, so we've gotten that as we need it to be. Yeah, I can do this. Yeah, I think that'll be the way we gotta do it. All right, and then we're gonna hold on to that for a second here. So I need to go over to this dude, remove, boink. All right. Boop, boop. All right, awesome. All right, so we've gotten that to do as we need. That's a little bit cleaner at least, so hell yeah. So New Mexico for that guy, and then flag bear with a proper Zaya. So we're gonna grab that Zaya here, and we're gonna pull this. All right, and then that one they just want Taos, New Mexico, which apparently is an all black style thing. Although, why are you like that? Don't know if I like that, but okay. Yeah, why is it white? I feel like we're supposed to have it be like total black. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be like total black. And then we get rid of the stroke there. Yeah, I don't know why that's about there. All right, so we're good to go there. Leave that alone. Well, should probably go ahead and make this thing a alternative style there. 2026. Boom. And then let's go ahead and just go backwards real fast there to kind of correct it as it's meant to be. Yeah, again, I don't know why this one's like that, but we will figure it out slowly and surely. All right, New Mexico flag bear. All right, so we're gonna then go into this thing, grab that, shaboop. Nope, shaboop. A little lower. A little lower. A bit too thick for me. A bit too thick. Ah. Of course you're gonna be like that. Alright, let's go like -1 point. And see how that looks. So I need to shave off the amount of black that's just like in this. It's a little bit too much, honestly. You like feet? Congrats. Not my thing, but congrats for you. All right, and then we're gonna go flag bear. Oh, for God's sake. Trying to figure out where the heck my my bear is. New Mexico. What the hell? Flag bear. Why are you being a brat? This thing's being a brat. Let's see. Flag, black bear. Flag bear, New Mexico, which for some reason this thing became this Dropbox being a brat again. I don't know why this thing likes to just genuinely cause mayhem for no reason. Like, Dropbox just hates me. No. Alright, flag bear, New Mexico. Okay. So now we're just gonna go over here and double check. So they want to say Taos, New Mexico, which actually I think if I just do this, I might be able to get away with it here. And then let's go there. Yeah, I'm thinking a little heavy on the black on this thing, so I'm gonna try to see if we can't fix this up real fast. All right, so first off, put away that. All right, see if I can like magically. Nope. All right, so now let's go ahead and add a good sizable adjustment here. There we go. That should be fine. And then looking at this panel request, let's see. So it was a decent size larger. Actually, no, it's really about like right where it's at. Yeah. I think I could probably like maybe like scoot over to the left or right. I mean, just a little bit, like one dash over. All right, give or take about right there visually. That should be fine. All right, so we're gonna pop that right there for us and save on that. Command 7. All right. And again, we gotta make these things like semi reasonable. So hopefully nothing too over the top. All right, it's there. I think I made the thing too big. It's Mr. Jimmy Beast. Crazy. Go to Google, please, with the name Cartoon Cat. No. And plus, like, that's not specific enough because, like, a cartoon cat. So, what did I eat? I ate some Milk Duds. Yeah, I ate Milk Duds, which have been very, very delicious. All right, a little cleaner there. All right, so then that takes care of this. Why do you have a different culture than Finland? Because we're not Finland. What's up, Jordan? Good to see ya. Finland! I can't think of Finland without hearing Patrick's voice just screaming Finland. All right. All right, so it looks like my boss finally next I'll fix the cut. Done. Swap Zaya. Swap Zaya is done. Remove the postcards and add the mammoth postcards. Okay, so this one I need to go back over to... All right, and then set 17 is what I gotta do there. So then let's see here. Small panels. Set 17. All right. So we need to remove both of these. And then I gotta find the, So now I gotta find the mammoth. Wait. Double checking what does she want here? Oh, back. Let's see. Gotta go backwards here. Where the heck am I going here? Okay, so you search up bells and whistles teapot. I already have, and I already know what it looks like. It's a teapot that looks like Hitler. Because people are imaginative. And add the mammoth one. Naps, please stop with the spamming, bro. Come on. Naps, I'm gonna ask you, my man, please. Even though I know that someone mentioned it, but like 2 or 3 times is fine, but anything after that is unnecessary, and you know, I do not want the spam. Don't make me put you on timeout, Naps. I have the power. I have the button. I'll do it. I'll do it when you go brain rot. I'll do it again. Don't know what it's like. Have to put my own mod in timeout because he fell victim to the rot. With mods like me, who needs enemies? With mods like me, who needs troublemakers? Oh wait, I don't. Chat, have you guys ever seen Naps just acting a fool, yell at me so I can yell at him? All right. Let's see here. Gotta find it here. Remove both of the postcards and add the mammoth one. What mammoth? Do we have a postcard of mammoth? Seattle. We do. Okay, love it. Wait, Naps is a guy? Naps lore? I want the show. You too. I'll tackle this stuff. All right, here we go. Hey, did you read the Epstein files? Darcy, I've never read the Epstein files. I know they exist. I feel like I've had like the same like 3 weird questions pop up the past couple of days. It's like feet, Epstein files, and there was another question I had. I lost of it. All of it's redacted. A good majority of it, unfortunately. But they didn't redact it well because you can literally copy and paste the redactions and get access to the actual information of the files. I'm the only male, I think. No, there's plenty of people of all types. There's all types of people here in the stream, you know. Dominic, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Having a good time and a great day. All right, Mammoth Hot Springs, Yellowstone. Are you British? I am not British. That's the third question. Thank you. Thank you for that, Brandon. I was like, what's the third question? I know I get asked this at least once a week. I'm male or female, what the hell? I mean, I don't think it matters if someone's a male or female in the chat. At the end of the day, you guys are all usernames. New Zealand is the safest nuke safe country. I mean, you guys got like, I know New Zealand's got like a bunch of billionaire bunkers that are just chilling out. So I know that's there. All right, and then Mammoth, Hot Springs, postcard, Mammoth Hot Springs. All right, so we're gonna grab that guy there, and then we're gonna scoot you forward this way a little bit. By my username around, do you think I am male or female? I mean, your username is technically not really gender based, so you know, by your username alone it's impossible to tell, but I would assume it's male. Honestly, like most of the time for me, guys, I assume everyone who is in my chat is, you know, respectfully male. But why did this change to purple? Who made this? Oh, I chose the wrong thing. I was wondering why that felt so huge. I was gonna be very concerned and confused for a moment there. I knew you draw like a girl. Imagine you're a girl. Crazy. Imagine watching me. Nah, but it's good to have you guys here, you know? Yeah, chat, for me, I do not care your gender, your sexuality, your political stance, as long as you're respectful and act like a normal human being within respects to the chat and the vibes of the community, you are always welcome here no matter what, you know? You are always welcome here. All right, so then that one, remove the quest cards, add Mammoth. Done. SP of Night Paddler is already done, and then we need an SP of the Litho Buffalo. Let's see. One Line Bear. Where is the buffalo? Black Bear, Moose. Where the H? Can't find the thing I'm looking for right now. I can't find the design, bruh. Yeah, censor the word girl. That makes it better. Oh, okay. So he wants it to be replaced. Gotcha. Grab all these things here. Your music gives that impression. Alright, so now we're gonna do... no. Alright, so we're gonna grab that guy. Alright, so supposedly purple is the decision of the thing there. So this design, I'm definitely feeling purple here, but we can figure it out. Alright, that's about there. And then I'm thinking for this situation, we're gonna make you purple. Nope. Make this guy purple. I I mean, that's what was approved at the end of the day, so we'll let it go, we'll let it ride. All right, grab this again, put you on the right layer. All right, cool. Everyone wants to discuss about boy or girl like gender reveal chat. I mean, that I don't know what brought upon the whole gender reveal thing, but you know, yeah. I like the word goofball. I like the word gigante. That's like my favorite word to say with random emphasis. Gigante. All right, that's not the litho buffalo. And then we're gonna do crescent moon buffalo, and then we need the litho roadrunner. The pontoon. Wait. Am I insane? Shaka 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 shaka. Shaka shaka. Oh, I did skip past the litho buffalo. Alright, litho bison. Grab you. Heart failure is LGBTQ plus by the name. No, I don't see that personally. That's just a me thing, if I'm being honest. I don't see that correlation personally. All right. Let's see. Yeah, SP of that. So we actually might need to make a brand new SP thing. Okay, so let me go over here to the templates. Go over to small panels. But see, he's just started going like the gay does. What? Gonna put you on a little sus thing right there, because that felt like an uncalled for comment. You know? All right, so we got that there. Person entered list of sus. Yeah. Pray to God every day. Nice. I mean, nothing wrong with it. You can still. Okay, so we gotta put that there for ourselves. There, bada bing. All right, and the next thing we gotta do is litho lake mead and litho lake mead and litho roadrunner. Let's see, litho pontoon. All right, put that around there. There we go. All right, so we got that for ourselves here, and then on this one, again, I'm going to do I'll just do the count differently here, regardless. But it was green last time, so we're gonna match it with green just to say that we did, and let that one kind of go for the moment. All right. And lastly is the litho roadrunner, which we have right here. Am I on what list? No, you're fine, heart failure. Like I said, guys, the biggest thing I ask with anyone who comes into the stream is, try your best to be respectful of other people and other ethnicities and lifestyles and all that, There's no need to put yourself on there's no need to put yourself on a pedestal to try to, be a troll, because I don't like trolls, especially if I don't know you enough in the community. So yeah. Are you Muslim? Nice. You know, I have a lot of Middle Eastern audiences. A lot of people from like Iraq, India, people from like the UK, like a lot of people overseas, you know, a lot of people overseas, which I think is really fun, you know. And if someone's gonna be racist, I'm Muslim, I will eat drywall. Weird. All right, so we're gonna put that there for now. Let that one kind of do its thing. All right, so we're gonna go small panels, set 24. All right, set 24 is done. All right, so then we've got the Crescent Moon Buffalo, which is done. Litho Roadrunner is also done. And then the Litho Lake Mead is also done. SP of Litho Pontoon. And then we gotta do the Desert Lizard. You just randomly pop off? Yeah. India is Asia, not Middle East. What I meant to say was like, you know, I was saying like Middle East and also like other countries, but I do know what you're saying. I didn't properly space out or make it proper and all that stuff. I don't know. Words and things, you know? Words and things. God, it's so weird like how like some shorts do good and some do not good. I do things there. I gotta do so much stuff. I gotta take some opportunities and do some adjustments to some of my shorts. Weird. All right, so we've gotten those three things done, good. And then I need to do a confirmation check here. Let's see, back to my list of stuff. So we did those three things there. Next is we gotta do the lizard. Now we gotta do the lizard here. All right, and I think we don't have anything else I gotta replace otherwise. Nothing else is gonna be a two-piecer. There we go. And then this guy, I guess, is going to be blue because that's what was approved of that. Okay, cool. So we've gotten that be placed there. And then next on my list, I've already added that. Okay, I do need to confirm that I added all the designs that I'm looking for here today. All right, so I need to fix set 17 again. It's copying itself. Hold up. Why are you copying yourself? Don't be doing that. All right, so now I gotta do a whole print count again to make sure it's good. Okay, so we finished up all those ones. So now what I gotta do. All right, so we got to go through my list here. I got to see if I can find my designs that I've been working on today. Okay, so first on our list, we removed that one, which we did just fine. We have an updated version of this thing. Good. We matched the Zaya inside of that guy. No problem. I added the Mammoth Spring to that one, removing the design there. We added the Lake Paddler to that dude. Good. And then we did that triple, which is over here. Darcy, I'm gonna need you to please kind of tone it down a little bit. I don't know what it is you're all on about that, but you know, try to calm down a little bit, you know. I feel like you're just trying to start something just because you can. All right, where is? Oh, that's right. I gotta make it an individual one, and then I already added in. Hey, you called me off first. That doesn't mean you gotta finish it, you know? Just let it go, you know? Spank you, God. Alright, we've added that one. Okay, so for right now, that takes care of those. Okay. Alright, so now, sizing... We're going to delete these and then just call these extra panels. All right, cool. All right, now we can do this one here, and then we're just gonna do SP set 25. Okay, so now we're gonna do the next part of this whole thing, which is now we gotta do a color checkup here. Okay, so for colors now, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, so that puts us at 16 blue. So we got 16 blue. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 15 greens. So same greens overall, not too bad. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Again, 15 purples, not bad. Okay, looking good. Really good, actually. I'm kind of surprised. I didn't think I was going to be, I didn't think I was going to be this even, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 13 oranges. Honestly, yeah, I mean, besides like blue being a little bit higher, it's within reason, I feel like. Definitely a reasonable thing there. I wouldn't be afraid about that. Okay. All right. So we've added all the SPs. The color group is still moderately even, give or take. I could probably change a blue and turn it into an orange if I'm lucky. A blue into an orange. That might be a little harder than I thought. Oh, here we go, set 4. On set 4, I can definitely change it. Yeah, set 4, we can do a modification here. And if I can find my thing that I'm looking for. All right, and then set 4. All right, set 4, grab this guy. And then we're gonna make you nice, beautiful, and orange. So we're gonna yoink out a blue. So 15 blue. Awesome. That's honestly perfect. I didn't think that was gonna be that good, but we got it. Okay. Awesome. So now that that takes care of that, we're gonna now take a look here and make sure nothing is over the top, nothing's hidden, or layers are not thrown about. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Okay, yeah, you can... Yeah, you can get the fuck out of here. I don't know what the hell y'all being disrespectful for, Christ. No, I'm banning Darcy because like that shit, like y'all don't need to be that rude, all right? Y'all do not need to be rude like that, okay? Tell you what, man, like it makes no like there's no need to like be talking smack to one another, all right? Guys, if people are being disrespectful, number one, don't feed into it, you know? Either tag the streamer, tag a mod, and we get rid of it, you know? Like that, like disrespect for no reason, especially if you don't know the person, gone, you know? Like there's playful banter, and then there's just being rude on a stream. Like, yeah, that's like one of the reasons why it's important to have the ability to be aware of what's going on in chat and then just go poof, you know? And Naps, if you have any reason have a suspicion that someone's being rude unironically and not for a meme, you're more than allowed to just insta-ban. I was kind of waiting for Darcy to kind of like level themselves out a little bit, but at the end of the day, no. So, and you're totally fine, you know? You are totally fine, Naps. Don't worry about that. But yeah, like I was really kind of hoping that they were just gonna be able to be calm and chill, but yeah. Disrespect in chat does not need to be a thing. We don't support that here, if you believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen. We don't support that kind of mess. All right, I believe at this time we're good. Yeah, like I said, guys, if you guys ever find that someone's being unironically rude, obviously number one, tell them to stop, or number two, just tell a mod, tell a streamer. We'll work it out, you know. I always think the best of everyone, even muting, I give out lenient 1 minute quiet times. Oh yeah, no, 1 minute quiet times are sometimes all they need to kind of like tone them around, but yeah, that's how it goes, you know. This is why I like with 2 mods. And like I said, I don't really ever need mods that often, but it's like a once in a blue moon situation. So. Okay. I should probably double check and just showcase them. Where did it go? What set was it in? It was... somewhere in here. Wait, what? Where's my file? Hold on. Something's missing. Or I'm just glazing over it. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Set 14. And then set 14 again. Alright, we're just going to show those to the boss man just to say... Yeah, that was a bad, bad sample that we chose to make. To show you the... Yeah, just to say, boom. Yeah, just to kind of make sure he said, just so I don't want there to be no surprises. No surprises. All right, epic. Cool. So I think in that case, we're good. We're square. We're solid. We're chill. Yeah, today might be a short stream day today, chat, because there's not. Well, no, there is stuff to work on today. I just gotta make it happen. All right. Location and... All right, all the SPs are done. Okay. Cool. So that takes care of that problem there. We're done. No more worrying about that problem there. Okay. Cool. So we did the SP changes. What was this one again? Did that. All right. Magnets. Okay. So 2, 3, 3, 8, 7. All right, and we've got 10 items there. Change that up, make sure everything's all beautiful and fine. We had another God rest his soul, he died of ligma. God. Yeah. No, Iceburn was a fun mod. I did appreciate having Iceburn in the chat. He was fun to talk to. He got me into RC, which was a competitor of Coca-Cola. Probably really quick here. I was just gonna let it go, but apparently nah. All right. Admin. Boop. Mountain. Small panel. Oh, for goodness. Why are you being a brat? Why is it being a brat? I don't like it. All right. Copy link. I could buy owner with $1 million. Damn. Become an owner for $1 million? Crazy. Also, Crunchy, good to see you, by the way. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Why is my YouTube chat not... Why are you not doing the thing? Refresh. And my YouTube chat is being a brat here. I'm gonna do a quick little check here. See if it updates itself. I'm sorry, are you connected to my YouTube? Because you're not. You're not updating. I don't like it. Can't see chats properly. How dare. Weird. All right, anyway. Let's go ahead and just don't save on that for now. Bro, everything's being a brat today. Yeah, that's how it goes, you know. That is how it goes. Why are you actually not updating my chat? Hell. Gonna reconnect this guy, because apparently this thing's being stupid. This thing's being stupid. Alright, hold on. Hold on, chat. I gotta fix this before it bothers me. Nope, that's Twitch chat. Where is fancy chat? Bring me back my fancy chat. Oh, man. Oh, for God's sake. Hold on, I gotta tell this thing that it's me and all that garbage. The server cannot, because it is malformed. It should not be retried. What the hell? Why? Back. There you go. There's my proper accounts. I was like all confused for a minute. Okay, that should hopefully do better. All right, let me do a quick checkup on the chat here, guys. Because like for some reason this thing's being a brat and I don't like it. My chat wasn't working. Check out. Oh, okay, there we go. We're good. It took it a second, chat, but we got it. Had to reconnect my my connection to the world again. The world. Hatsune Nico. My God, that face. Jesus Christ. Boosted. You should sponsor Woolhaven for all the other silver house in the server. Or Nico cult. Wait, what? Oh dear God. I didn't see the context of that question beforehand. I play VR chat. God. Sounds like VR chat. Now I need to try Niku. Niku? Ah, yes. Nothing like Niku. It's Hatsune Nico. The magical cult. Also at, let's see. Also at Hatsune Nico, thank you so much for the boost. There we go. All right, epic. All right, where am I at on my various assignments and projects and stuff? I gotta figure this out because I'm all confuzzled and confused. All right. Makes my life a little bit easier. All right, let's go ahead and real quick here, grab this stuff. I can get this thing to be done and good for me. All right, gonna grab all this, grab all that. All right, so we're gonna do a quick little adjustment and messing around with here. All right, so this guy, I'm pretty sure is the wrong size. At least it most likely is. Oh dear God. All right, and then actually, what I can totally do here is 2, 3, 3, 8, 6, and then we're just gonna go totem salmon. And then delete. Don't put that on there. And then let's see, here we go. Okay, now we're solid. Also, Flowey, good to see you. Welcome. Having a good time and a beautiful day. Welcome to the stream. Let's stream out. Flowey, we are working on a series of projects here today for clients all over the United States. We're doing a lot of convention artwork right now, believe it or not. And we're having a little bit of multiple conversations going on. One of the biggest questions that we have here in the stream is, if you were given $1 million right here, right now, what would you do with that million? I always like asking, like, you know, hypothetical questions like that, because, you know, it's always so interesting to, like, how vividly different some people are with, like, what they do with their questions and what they do with their stuff, you know? Like again, I always tell people, like, I have no idea what I would do with $1 million. Like, in terms of, like, you know, I'd be so afraid of my money being stolen. All right, go. Get this away. All right, for the most part, this is going pretty okay. We got plenty of little bits and bobs to do there. I would go gambling, 2 million nothing. You know, honestly though, 50-50 chance, go to like a roulette table and just go $1 million black, and it's like, what? I'm not gonna lie, chat. If I wish I enjoy gambling quite a bit. I would like to go and, like, if I had like $10,000 of just, like, you know, blow up money, no crying if I lost it, I would 100% would love to go into high risk gambling. I would do a lot of poker. I feel like either a lot of poker or roulette, but not roulette, craps. Craps is my favorite game in the gambling universe. I love craps. I don't know why, it's just it's a fun game for me to play. Very entertaining, very dorky. So I'll buy nothing but Coca-Cola until my blood turns into cola itself. Damn. That's wild. You gonna look at you gamble? Damn, that's called diabetes. God. How did I not know I'm a gambler? I mean, I wouldn't call myself a gambler. I just like messing around with slot machines and stuff, so. Wait, what is this task I got going on here? Hot Springs mock-ups. Oh. Easy. Okay. I was like, huh? Like, I got like randomly like a random assignment that I have no knowledge of. I'm like, what the hell is this? Chat, I'm trying to debate right now. Do I want to have a bowl of rice and soy sauce for lunch, or do I want a super quesadilla that I made? That'd be kind of fun, actually. A super quesadilla. Quesadilla. All right, so we're gonna put that away there. Case of Dylan. Case of Dylan. I love that. I actually adore that so much. All right, so we got that there. Mr. Guys, yeah. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this guy, but it's not the worst. All right, that takes care of that, and then we can go over here to our little list paper here to tell them, hey, we're done. All right, so mag is set for email. All right, so we got the email one done. Go ahead and give that to them. Complete. Boom. All right, Dylan's at it again. God damn it, Dylan. God damn it, Dylan. Quit putting your things inside of Pizza Hut pizzas. God damn it. I can't eat pepperoni no more. You scar me for life. Not the pepperoni. I don't know what I'm thinking about there, but you know. Okay. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go back over this way. All right, so remove. Hold on to this. All right, so we're gonna go over to this guy. So SP set 3. Dylan stole my honey barbecue lays, so now he's on a case for thievery. You know, honey barbecue chips do sound absolutely lovely. I would be down for some honey barbecue. All right, we're gonna replace these guys real fast here. So we're gonna grab you, go away, remove the log. It's already blue, it's better. All right, and then we're gonna make sure you are actually even. All right, there we go. That takes care of that. Keeping the colors the same, no problem. And then get rid of the solo set 25. And then going back over here to set 7. Set 7, we grab that. Brain dead, you are under arrest for false claims, bruh. What a twist. Brain dead stole his own Lay's chips. He just forgot. Coco Iguana from set 7. So then we're gonna go replace it with this set 24. And I guess we'll just grab you. Poor cat, just like not. My cat's just not having it. It was Dylan, I swear. Crazy. Not Dylan. Why are we frozen? Why are we freezing up? Why is 6-7 so funny? I think it's just because the faces that people make when they do 6-7. Or that, or it's just the funny reactions of people doing it, and it's like, ew. Cringe. Alright, and then lastly is Flowing Eagle from SP set 9. So then we're gonna go over here to set 9. And then over here, extra panel. Okay, there we go. Had to do a little bit of an adjustment there, but I think we got it. Okay. All right, there we go. Are you trying to cover up for Dylan? Show me proof. You know, chat, one of these days, I want to do a thing in VR chat where I go to like one of the judge shows where I do the gavel and I make you guys like tell me your court cases, and I'm just over here like, guilty. Yeah. That would be kind of funny. That would be very funny, actually. Just because, like, I do still have the 3D model chat. I can still technically go on to VR chat and do my own thing, which would be very fun to do. Plus, just have fun with my model. I've been wanting to go into VR chat this weekend because my wife's going to be leaving for a fun little personal trip. Host a VR talent show. You know, honestly, it'd be really fun. I would love to do a VR talent show. I have rearranged the room. Hell yeah, Thomas. Congrats on the rearrangement. So much space. Hell yeah, bro. I did that with my office a couple months ago, and I'm very content with how I did it because I'm not facing my neighbor's wall, which is right behind me here. I have more than enough space to do VR chat, like full movement VR chat, and not get a problem with it. So, oh yeah, guys, you haven't seen this yet, but I'm gonna try to see if I can do this without disturbing her. But look at my kitty. Look at her. She's just out here resting in her little bed. I want to disturb her, chat. I want to like poke her so bad. See if I can do this without like waking her up. Ugh. Yes, my cat has a little cot. She gets a nice little cot that lets her sleep next to me without being on me. So, yeah. Little kitty cat. I had to get rid of my cat tree though. She has another one that I got her pretty recently. So time to get rid of the old one. There you go. Screenshot. Love the kitty. Hell yeah. Okay. Well, we're officially on. Boop it. All right, chat. Type 1 in the chat if I should boop my cat from her slumber. Type 1 in the chat if I should boop my cat from her slumber right now. Oh, damn. We got a 3. Crazy. Not a 3. God. Well, with the overwhelming differences of oh wow, there's another Tomers. Crazy. Oh man, crazy. Another Tomers. That's wild. Gazpacho, what do we do about the other Tomers? I don't even know, bro. Man. What's up, Tomers? Oh, nothing much, Tomers. Good to see. Oh, crazy. That's funny. That's funny to me. Also, guys, don't forget, if you guys would like to vote on what we're going to be doing later today for stream, I do have an official poll available on our YouTube community section. We will be hosting a kind of a casual day, and the goal is to either play Minecraft or Cult of the Lamb. So, guys, don't forget to vote in the chat today. This weekend's going to be kind of crazy because we got a lot of super streaming to do. We got a lot of super streams to do. So if you guys want to see certain games, don't forget to vote down in the comment section, or don't forget to vote in the community tab. And for those who have voted, just want to say thank you guys all very much. But without further ado, guys, because workload has officially kind of died down, we're gonna kind of see what this last assignment of the day is gonna be like, and if it's really big, then we'll keep going. If it's short, then we'll just kind of... Oh, it's a short one. It's a very short one. All right. So yeah, we got one more final project to do, and then we'll call it in for the day. So yeah. But again, guys, just want to thank you guys all for being here today. I know today was a little bit shorter, but on the upside, though, we've had a lot of really good things. And also, guys, we have a whole plethora of brand new YouTube shorts that have been out. So don't forget, guys, to check out our shorts. Don't forget to vote, or not vote. Don't forget to smash some likes on them, you know, because that helps my content get pushed out better. And thank you guys all just for your amazing support. And yeah. So, where do I vote? Thomas, if you go to the YouTube page and you go to, I think it's like the post section, you'll find the voting section available on YouTube. So, I might need to start doing, I might need to start doing more stuff on Discord too, but, well. But like I said, guys, thank you guys all for being awesome individuals. I really do appreciate your vibes, your energies, and your everything, because you guys are always so wonderful to stream with. You guys are always so wonderful to have just in the community room with one another. With things how they're going right now, chat, we might be playing Minecraft, and we'll bring back Stefani. So, yeah. So again, guys, be awesome, be well, and be amazing. I'll catch you guys all on the next stream. And as always, though, adios. Sayonara and goodbye.